Alright, hello everybody, let's play some more Just Kiss Him Already. And last time, well, we got to the interesting part where the dark-haired guy was admitting that he has a crush on the blonde guy. Hopefully we can finish this today, but let's see how it goes. So let's get started right away, I guess. So, as I open the door the next morning, Nala greets me with an uncomfortably large smile. Yukichi, I'm so glad you came through the door first, and by yourself too. Great. Let's go talk in private. Or maybe the other guy is admitting it too. She pushes me out into the hall before I can give an answer. I have been wanting to talk to you about Ali. Well, probably not then. What's going on exactly with him and Hayden? Well, like we kinda said we won't spill the beans. But I don't know if it has been that weird all of a sudden. It has been more or less the same how they have been behaving, so why this question right now? You have noticed how weird they have been acting lately, right? Well, but that has been always. Well, I guess that's one way to put it. Things are improving between the two of them. I'm pretty sure their relationship is improving. You think so? They are still talking about each other as much as they normally do, but something's different. Ali's been way too nice to Hayden lately. Or isn't that what you wanted to begin with? Why complain about it? And when he is mean, he's all flirty with it. Well, yeah. Well, I guess he's kinda seeing what's going on then. I don't know if improve's the right word. Why not? That is improve for sure. I think you'd have to ask them to know for sure. I just might. Ali's tough to corner, but the focus of us could take him. Well, he has already admitted it, so. You can help, right? Pincer maneuver when he isn't paying attention. That is, if he doesn't just tell us when we ask. I'm pretty sure he would tell if you go what's up, you have been super flirty. Might be best to try that first. Right on cue, Ali and Hayden turned the corner. There you both are. I was starting to wonder if we were gonna have a double absence on our hands and ruin Hayden's attendance record. I'm trying my best, Nala, but performing miracles is a little much to expect first thing in the morning. You have come close a few times. Like my first day. That's one of the closest. Sounds like I gotta try harder, duly noted. Something tells me Ali's just using this as an excuse to talk to Hayden more. Or maybe He gives me a knowing look, smiling a little wider as he walks through the classroom door. The morning period is uninteresting. I spend the time trying to track the percentage of time he spends looking at Hayden over his textbook. Now I'm aware he has a crush on Hayden. Everything he does feels obvious. Ali and I are walking down the hall when all of a sudden he puts his arm out in front of me to stop. Look, you see that? Out ahead was Hayden, back to the wall, surrounded by 3 female students. Look, Yukichi, Hayden's getting confessed to. Ali ushers me around the corner to a spot where we can still see what's happening. Like, why 3 girls? Is that how you confess these days? I appreciate the gesture, but I'm just not interested in a relationship right now. I'd be a terrifying boyfriend. You deserve someone who can... Terrible boyfriend. You deserve someone who can dedicate all this time to you. He says the line in just the right way to make the girl smile. He's someone with practice rejecting girls for sure. Oh, that's... Well, I guess guys get practice with that if they aren't into girls. Are you sure? Please at least take the gifts. I'll take the letter if you'd like, but please don't waste the chocolates on me. Share them with your friends. I insist. I heard you like this brand, so I picked them out just for you. Well, I suppose a few can't hurt. The girls run off, giggling. Well, maybe they weren't that serious then about it. Maybe they just were like, well, he's popular, so let's give it a try and see how it goes. See, I told you he'd accept them. Or maybe it's like the desperate fun club kind of behavior. Like they are thinking that it's slowly working. The second they disappear around the corner, Hayden's shoulders slump. Ali steps out from behind the corner. There you go, Yukichi. That's what one of Hayden's trademark rejections look like. You were watching. Of course, entertainment at its finest. Glad you think me being cornered is funny. What am I supposed to do? Barge in midway through. I don't know, I don't think we need to do anything here. I don't say anything, forcing Ali to speak up instead. I mean, if you really want me to, I'd appreciate it. Would either of you like this? He gestures to us with the box of chocolates. Ali will surely want them. Not gonna eat your present, cruel Hayden. I'll give them to Nala, then. I'd like someone to enjoy these. Hold on, I didn't say I didn't want them. He reaches over and plucks the box from Hayden's hands, studying the contents first. It's got those raspberry and white chocolate ones you like in the mix. Wait, really? Let me see. As Hayden goes to take the box back, Ali lifts it out of his reach. Oh, so now you want them back. Just give me the box, Ali. No, please, Mr. President. You don't deserve one. Nice deals can get you a long way, you know. How's this? You ask? If you ask nicely enough, I'll even feed you the chocolates myself. Well, I kinda saw that coming, but not like how it's like suggested, but I saw the feeding thing coming. Just take them. I don't have time for this. He's really going for it, huh? One day, I'm going to call you on your bluff, you know. It would be my honor, Mr. President. I guess like next time when like the girls are like trying to confess him, like Ali can go like jump in front of him and go like down Mr. President, like that kind of way. Anyway, I got to get going. I have got errands to run, and those girls took up enough of my time. Alright, I'll make sure to save the raspberry and white chocolate ones for you. You really don't have to. Okay, bye, you could see Ali. Do you get the impression that was him running away to you? Oh yeah? It was a quick exit. Not a bad encounter. Got to see Hayden all flustered, and I scored a box of chocolates out of it. Do you want any, Yukichi? Well, like surely we aren't going to do this. Like I wonder if like he would say that no, you're not getting it. But I didn't think we need to do it. Well, sure, why not? Why not? Sure, I'll have some. The main character is pretty like straightforward. Sweet, hold out your hand. He opens the box and shakes out some chocolates, making sure to take back any of Hayden's favorites. Afternoon class is filled with a certain kind of tension. I watch Hayden and Ali sneak glances at each other the entire lesson. I wonder if Hayden regrets giving up the box of chocolates. I enter the classroom, and Ali and Hayden seem to already be in the middle of something. I told you I'm not interested. Just take them, will you? Well, probably the chocolates. I saved them just for you. I guess Ali saved the chocolates Hayden likes. They finally noticed me. Yukichi, there you are. Can you please tell Ali to give it a rest? Hayden's just being shy. It's okay, Yukichi's here to affirm they are rightfully yours. Sure, why not? It would be a shame if they went to waste. Chocolates are rightfully yours, Hayden. Hayden caves and takes the chocolates from Ali. Of course, Ali's new shadow would side with him. Well, we are siding with you too. You just don't understand it yet. Of all the things to be peer pressured into. As I make my way down the hall to go and get lunch, I hear a familiar voice call my name from behind. Yukichi, mind if we talk for a minute, if you have the time? Sure, is there a problem? Not at all, but could we have this conversation in private, over in the student council room? The look on his face is a little unnerving. Not wanting to upset him, I follow him down the hall and into the empty council room. He locks the door behind him, so we have some privacy. He forces a smile. I don't think it's intentional, but Hayden can be really intimidating when he wants to be. So you have become pretty fast friends with Ali, right, Yukichi? I guess you could say that. It's been a couple of weeks now. Part of it is, I just ended up in the gardening club. It's just surprising to me is all. There's an awkward pause while Hayden considers what to say next. How's he doing? I haven't had a chance to ask him directly. Ali, he's doing good. Well, sure, why not? A day doesn't go by where you don't come up though. Oh really? What does he say? A new thing every day, usually some small complaint. I don't get the impression it's coming from a bad place though. I wasn't expecting to hear that. Well, I appreciate the talk, Yukichi. That's all I wanted to discuss. Oh, that was short. Thanks for clearing everything up for me. I don't know if he cleared anything up. I don't really see it. He opens the door and I take the opportunity to leave. I make my way down to the school gardens. All is waiting for me, tools ready in hand. Hey Yukichi, what kept you? I was about to go looking for you. Hayden actually, he wanted to talk to me about a couple of things. Oh, what kind of things? Well, it was pretty indirect, so it's hard to say for sure, but I think he was checking to see what our relationship was. No way, you're serious. A huge grin appears across his face. He seemed pretty relieved once I told him I wasn't interested in you. No, I don't know, I don't know if we really said that. Maybe super indirectly. Or maybe just me not realizing it. Holy shit. There was some stuff asking about how you were doing too. Honestly, it was kind of weird. It sure wasn't official student council business, which is what he tried to pass it off as. That's true. I didn't think he'd get jealous over you, of all things. He's such a dork. More like the main character. Main character is non-binary, so maybe it's easy to ship them with everybody in a sense. Oh man, that's made my week. I didn't want to assume, but it was definitely odd. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to have told you any of that. No, he didn't say that you can't tell. Technically. Tell me what, you didn't tell me anything. Right, gotcha. An odd way to end the week. After a quiet weekend, open the door to Nala all by herself. Good morning, Yukichi. Looks like we are the first ones here. I have been dreaming of sunflower seeds, Yukichi. All weekend, the cookies have been on my mind. You could just buy them too. Ali said they'd be ready to harvest, right? Yep, I checked with him after school on Friday and they weren't quite dry yet, so today's the day. Right in cue, Ali arrives through the door. The second he sees Nala, he reaches into his bag and pulls out a packet of sunflower seeds. Got them for you, Nala. Figured coming in early and sorting out the seeds would make you happy. Wow, that's huge. It is. What were you expecting? Maybe half of that. I can take some back if you don't need all of it. Nah, I need all of it. I'll set aside some cookies for you, how's that? Sounds good to me. Sometime in the rather peaceful gardening session, Ali breaks the silence. Oh yeah, by the way, I also realized that the top left corner says that it's October. So well, it is definitely late autumn or something. Maybe the game takes place in more south, South US or South Japan or something. Over here, October would be no way you would grow anything. Should try and ask him out. Maybe softball it, just hanging outside after class. I don't see the harm. Neither do I, but the nerves are getting to me. I can't help it. Yeah, the tricky part is do you I guess you kind of want to make obvious what the intention is. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Gonna get it over with. What do I invite him to do is the question. Study date, grabbing something to eat, helping out with the gardening club. Grabbing something to eat is, I guess, the safe bet. Study date is probably something that Hayden wouldn't refuse. Helping out with the gardening club, well, not sure. I guess it could work, but it's hard to say what it's going to do. Well, let's try this, I guess. How about asking him out to eat? Yeah, that could work. He better still have his sweet tooth. Is it too cold for ice cream? Maybe crepes. They are better this time of year. Crepes could work. Is there a place around here that does them? Alright, I forgot you're new to the area. Yeah, there's a good place that does them not too far from this school. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Today after school, I'll ask him. You got this. Well, like there is always the possibility that he will refuse, I guess, but no harm trying, like whoa. It is kind of hard to say, like how it would go. Like if like Hayden realizes that this is a date, like yeah, well, but I guess if he refuses, then it's well, that's how it is. I guess like study date would have also, like I don't think Hayden would refuse it, but I don't know, like this feels like the safe way to do it. Like, well, sure they are friends, but like asking to go to his place or something, like all of a sudden. Though I guess it could be in the library or something too, but then it's like, oh, it's not like so private. I think like eating out together is the safe bet. I got this. I have definitely got this. I'm looking forward to seeing the two of them interact after hearing the report on how the date went. I wonder what will be different. Al is leaning against the locker outside the classroom. His eyes light up when he sees me coming down the hall. Yukichi, good morning. You're in a good mood. You bet I am. So how would things go? The smile on his face told me plenty. Even better than you expected. Okay, well that's unexpected. I'll give you the details at lunch, but just know it was a big success. How big, like? Well, I guess we'll hear it. I'm already planning the second one. Good to hear. Another question is like, does like he didn't realize what is going on? Just wanted to let you know, before we head into class, I don't want to have this conversation around Hayden. I'm pretty sure both him and Nala are already inside, wanna head in. Makes no difference to me. You're not excited on my behalf, what? Alright, fine, let's go in. Upon entering, Ali makes an immediate beeline over to Nala and Hayden, who are both by Hayden's desk. He glances over at Hayden, who then shoves his face into his textbook. Or maybe he realizes, or at least like realizes now. I guess like sometimes it is like, well, somebody asks you to like have a snack together or something, and like you think like, oh, it is just like friendly stuff. Then like later you realize that, oh wait, they're like signals. Summer looks happy. What's up? Oh, nothing much. Just had a nice afternoon yesterday. Got some crepes from that place a couple blocks from here. You know the one. Yeah, who doesn't? Just checking. It's been a while since the name came up. I went there after school. It was great. Yeah. I need to try the berry chocolate variety. I saw someone eating it and they made it look like the best thing ever. But that is like, like really like sneaky kind of dialogue. Been thinking about it all morning. Good to hear he enjoyed what sounds like their date. Hayden's doing his best to ignore all his ramblings. Soon enough, the teacher comes in, telling us to take our seats. Oh, I guess, well, they went there. They went there at least. And like, well, Hayden is kinda like not trying to admit it in public, so maybe he knows what's going on. I meet Ollie down at the school garden where he's pacing around by the shed. His smile can be seen even from far away. So, do you want an entire breakdown? Well, sure, why not? Absolutely, why wouldn't I? I waited for him outside the student council room and asked if he wanted to go and grab grapes once he was done. He dropped some of the papers he was carrying when I said it too. Well, that is kind of cute. Totally different atmosphere than how things normally are. The walk there was kinda quiet. He asked how gardening club was going. Basic chit-chat, sort of stuff. He acted kinda different. Very little arguing. Lots of him getting kinda quiet on me when I said anything nice to him. Does this order matter? He got one of those berry chocolate crepes. I figured that was what you were talking about this morning. Of course. Did you see his face? It was great. Anyways, I insisted on paying for it, and that turned him into a stuttering mess. Hardest part was not staring at him too much. Any plans for date number 2 yet? Oh yeah, gonna try asking to hang out again today after school. Well, that is quick progress. He went red. I mumbled something when I said he can pay next time, so I'm assuming he's up for it. Got all the confidence in the world after that. Sounds like it went great. I'm getting a kick out of reducing him to this. This is what I get out of arguing with him at school, but on steroids. Are you gonna relax with teasing him then? Are you kidding? Now I got more to tease him about. Yeah, well, I don't know, like if it's actually like a good idea though. I can't wait to see how things are gonna be from now on. Gotta come up with a game plan, see what I can get away with without being too obvious. Like too obvious in the sense of like what you can do at school, I guess. Or like you could just try to be normal at school and then will be more obvious like when you're together. As we finish up the last class of the day, Ollie makes his way over to Hayden's desk. You doing anything tonight, Hayden? Not really. Wonder if Ollie should have put him on the spot like this. Awesome, wanna hang out at my place? I get the feeling you have already decided it's happening. Yep, I got the snacks ready and everything. Nala and I both make the decision to leave them be. That is smart decision. Ali walks in, looking far less happy than he did the day after the first date. Well, did something happen? Oh man, where do I begin? He throws his bag on the floor and slumps down across his desk. Not good, Yukichi, not good at all. He pulls his jacket hood over his face in shame. Do you even want me to ask? I gotta know how bad I messed up. Let's hear it. Okay, so he agrees to come around my place knowing my parents aren't home. Sounds like a great start. It was. We were just gonna play video games and hang out, nothing serious. Just so you know, he'd come around to the house a lot when we were kids, so it wasn't that huge of a step. I wasn't trying to put the moves on him or anything. Sounds a little defensive if you ask me. I'm just clarifying. So anyways, me, him, video games and snacks. Got everything I could remember he likes. Then, just as we start relaxing, my parents come through the door and ruin the entire thing. I think they were going to get cancelled. They wouldn't leave us alone the entire evening and he'd ended up leaving early. Yeah, well, I guess it's bad, but it's not like it's your fault. First they made a huge fuss about him being there and that they hadn't seen him in forever. Mom goes on this weird tangent about how she's proud of me for how much I do with the gardening club, but I need to put effort in the home too. Dad decides he wants to watch the TV to himself, so no more video games. Well, I guess it sucks, but you can't just like say to Hayden that you're sorry that like yesterday kinda sucked, I guess. And stuff like you thought they would be away, but well. Those sometimes plans don't work, I guess. My room's a complete mess. We can't hang there. So I decide wandering around outside's the best idea, even though it's way too cold out. Well, even if the room is a mess, like you could always go like you know it is a mess, but well, you can come in. He's left both his coat and his bag back at my place, and he's trying to be really polite about how cold he is. I end up awkwardly forcing my coat on him, and then he goes quiet for the entire walk back. Mom asks if he wants to stay for dinner, but he's out of there so fast. That's certainly a lot. It is kinda a failure, but it's not like it's your fault exactly. Just an absolute disaster of a date. If you can't even count this as a date after all that. So what do you think? Well, I guess they are like both kind kinda the same answer. Or like depends on what follows. But I guess like no matter what, like you kinda want to say that you're sorry, I guess. Well, I guess this is like it is rough for him at least. I won't lie to you, that sounds pretty bad. I knew it. One bad date won't ruin your chances. Surely you can make it up to him somehow. If you say so. Okay, so what do you think the plan should be? Well, say that you're sorry. What do you mean? Let him lead and see if he's upset with me, or do I say something right away? Let's just see him come through the door first. How's that? Hayden walks through the door, his eyes locking onto Ali. Good morning, no running in the halls today. Ali gives him a sheepish look. Nah, not today. I gave you enough grief yesterday. Yeah, that sounds like a good start. Oh, over what? I can't quite make out the sincerity of Hayden's tone. If he's asking a legitimate question, or if he's being playful. Ali squirms. You know, my parents coming home and ruining everything. A couple of classmates turn their heads. Hayden notices and walks over to Ali's desk, whispering something to him. You can make it up to me later. Sitting next to Ali, I can just make it out. Right. Hayden then takes his seat without saying another word. Good morning, everyone. Nala swings open the door. Whoa, Ali, are you okay? You don't look so good. He's fine, don't worry. Okay. The teacher shows up before the silence gets too awkward. I take my seat and the lesson gets started. Oh, it seems good though, like, well, Hayden isn't exactly angry. Like, I guess it sucks, but it would be kinda weird to be angry about something like that. Like, it's not Ali's fault. Ali's got his head shoved into his folded arms. Kind of amusing, seeing him this flustered. Makes for an interesting change. Ali's mood doesn't look like it's improved at all since the morning. How are you feeling? Not great, Yukichi, not great at all. Revenge, I don't know, like how that is like revenge material. Maybe this. You can't sulk forever. You can't sulk forever. I can try. Look on the bright side. Hayden seems to be enjoying having one over on you. For once. I'll see if I can talk to him after class. The afternoon period feels like a long one. I'm looking forward to going home. I head down the stairs, along to the front of the school, and I pass by Hayden and Ali. Hayden notices me walk by and gives me an unsettling smile. Yukichi, do you mind helping out? I could do with a hand. Don't involve Yukichi in this. Would you like me to leave, Ali? It's fine, stay, Yukichi. I need you to help me work out how exactly Ali can make up the terrible time we had together yesterday. He then looks like he's enjoying himself. Ali looks at me for help. What I would like. But I guess like the bottom one is more interesting because well we kind of know what's going on anyway, but maybe it's risky too. Probably doesn't matter either way, but I want to see. It's kind of hard to tell, like based on just one line, like what is going to happen. Depends. Do you have anything in mind, Hayden? Ali's expression twists into one of begrudging acceptance. I can't help it. I gotta see where this goes. He can thank me later. Nothing too specific. Maybe he can help me carry my books. I don't think that's severe enough though. How terrible of a time was it? I'd say my time is valuable. I could have been doing something productive instead. The least Ali can do is make it up to me. Hayden's not upset at all. He's just seeing what he can get out of the situation. You could have gone home at any time. Clearly it wasn't that bad. Another date. Some kind of a makeup date seems like the best way to solve this. Date. I'm not sure if Ali is happy with that response, but he takes it all the same. Makeup date, huh, Yukichi? I like the way you think. We can try my place again, but my parents are home. How about yours? We can sort this out later. We don't need to do this in front of Yukichi. But I guess now it's kinda like Yukichi is like reading between the lines that well. Oh, I'm sorry. I wasn't the one who invited them over here. I thought you wanted Yukichi's input, Hayden. Can I go home now? They both pause, they're bickering and turn to me. I guess so. Ali gives me a big smile. Seems I handled that well. It doesn't take much time for Ali to regain his usual teasing demeanor. I head home, leaving those two to themselves. But like that is like a risky answer for sure. Like if they are not like dating or ready to admit it, then like it can easily ruin it too. At least like well it can make it awkward. Like they could go like no we aren't like anything like that or stuff. This is getting so obvious, it's embarrassing. The morning period is short. I arrive at class with no much time to spare. Ali is in his seat already, seemingly in a good mood. He's fidgeting with a pen, but stops upon once he sees me. Yo Yukichi, we got a team meeting at lunch. Team meeting? That's how it is now, I guess. I didn't think gardening club had another meeting until the end of the month. Not just us. Gotta talk to you about my plans. This is kinda... I don't know if it's intended to be rude, but... Well... What are you planning? All in due time, Yukichi. A little patience goes a long way. I'm sure somebody said that earlier in this game. Anyways, lunchtime, we gotta talk. As lunch starts, we head down to the school garden. Ali's energy hasn't changed. He throws open the toolset and starts moving around the equipment within it. Gonna clean up the shed a bit. Feel free to relax, you earned it. Did I do something? The hope yesterday. We really turned that one around, huh? Understudy coming to rescue me, I'm so proud. You're both embarrassing. You're both embarrassing. That's a problem for Hayden to deal with. I don't mind. Yesterday sure was something, huh? Should I just tell him I like him? Or is it like... Is it not obvious at this point? It's pretty much a guaranteed acceptance at this point. I don't see a reason not to. I don't know, Yukichi. I'd be heartbroken if I got rejected, all face nice like the fangirls get. Hayden couldn't be fake nice to you if he tried. True. He has every opportunity to and chooses not to every time. I should expect different now. Shouldn't expect different now. There's a small pause before Ali makes up his mind. Fine, I'll try talking to him about it. If only for the chance to see Hayden's embarrassed face again. Want a front row seat when it happens. I don't think that is like something you need observers for. You don't want the privacy, huh? You don't want privacy when you confess to him. And not have my understudy to swoop in when things get dire. We need a plan of attack, Yukichi. Well, like just go, you know. I don't think you need us. Do you have anything after school today? So soon? Might as well, while I'm feeling brave. Yeah, well, it's probably better sooner than like worrying over it. Class ends, and Ali gives me the look to signify now's the time. I try and give a look of encouragement without making it obvious enough to anyone else. Ali packs up quickly once the bell rings and strategically places himself near the door. Hayden did not have a chance of escape. Hayden, do you mind hanging back for a bit? I wanna talk to you about something. Sure, I don't have anything important on today. Depending on the outcome of this talk, you might. You guys, both good. What are you guys so serious about? I guess Nala wasn't filled in on what was happening. Well, yep. You can stick around if you'd like. I don't mind. Yukichi too. Isn't this something you'd prefer to talk about in private? Nope, it's serious, but not that serious. I don't mind the company. Just a gut feeling is all. Well, let's move out of everyone's way and talk about it. Once the class clears out and the hall is empty, Hayden's the first one to speak. So what is it you're wanting to say to me? Just give me a second, will you? I thought it wasn't that serious. It's a little different being on the spot all of a sudden. Alright, here goes nothing. I like you, Hayden, way more than as a friend too. Figured I better say something since we are hanging out more. Don't want you getting the wrong idea or anything. Oh, I see. You okay with that? Yeah, more than okay. Sorry, I wasn't expecting you getting to the point so quickly. I feel the same way. Oh man, that is such a relief to hear. You really had me going for a second. What do you mean relief? You're the one who was implying you already knew what I was going to say. And it was one giant bluff, but I still took the risk in confessing. Only because you wouldn't give me the chance to say it first. The tension is broken by Nala's loud sip of her juice box. I better be the maid of honor at your guys' wedding. I have earned that spot. I have been waiting years for this to happen. Happy to finally provide a conclusion. Man, I'm still shaking a little bit. Is this how those girls felt? No, probably not. I don't know. I had never accepted any of their confessions. Boyfriend of the student council president. This doesn't make me a member of Nerd Club, does it? Well, probably not, like. Only if I wanted to. I'll think about it. Well, that went well. I make my way down the corridors, following the same route I take every school day. My class is the third door on the left. I'd have thought, as your boyfriend, I'd at least get the courtesy of a peaceful morning. I'll stop running in the halls if you walk with me to school. How's that? That would require you to wake up on time. Two loud arguing boys block the door to the classroom. It's kind of nice to see that some things don't change. So come wake me up. I'll keep my window unlocked just for you. I'm not gonna break into your parents' house and they'll just let me through the front door. Would making you lunch help so you could sleep in longer? Very tempting. I know I have bags under my eyes, but I get the full 8 hours every night, you know. I just don't like getting out of bed until I absolutely have to. Not that I'd turn down a loving home-cooked meal from my beloved. Don't I have it good, Yukichi? I'm being spoiled already. Forget I offered. Oh please, I'm being genuine here. I love matching lunches with you. Here's my adorable lunch offer. I want matching lunches with my wife. Find your own wife. Well, that's sometimes easier said than done. Although maybe oftentimes. I'm trying to. She reaches into her bag and pulls out a large box. If you're gonna rub being single on my face, I won't share. Oh, what's this? The cookies. I finally got the recipe down. Be honest, how many batches did it take? What are you talking about? I got this down first try. I don't know about it based on that face. After 3 other attempts. Well, it's not that bad. But that doesn't matter now. They are here to share. I decided it would be better to celebrate you guys. Getting a cute girl is important, but not as important as my friends. She's shaking. How burned are they? Only a little. Oh yeah, she did say in the spin-off game that, well, she tends to burn food. Now that I think about it. She opens up the lid, revealing the cookies. They are a little overdone, but still perfectly edible. You can scrape the burnt bits off. Personally, I think it adds more flavor to them. I don't know, like, it's not like they are like tofu. I take one of the cookies out of politeness. They are not that bad. Nice to see everything's going well. I'm happy I moved here. Even if my new friends are idiots. These past couple of weeks have been great. Things have never been better when it comes to Hayden. I get to annoy him whenever I want, make him go red whenever I feel like it. Well, this is from Ali's point of view now, I guess. No excuse required to do it either. It's the best. Making my way back from the school gardens, I sneak into the room without too much noise. Hayden's got his nose stuck in some books and doesn't hear the door lock behind me. I thought I'd find you here. He slowly puts the book down and turns to face me. When am I ever anywhere else? Were you worried I'd left without you? You leaving the student council room earlier than necessary, by choice. Very funny. One day I might just stop waiting around and walk back home without you. I'll believe it when I see it. You can do your reading elsewhere, you know. Come hang out with me instead. Nothing stopping you reading outside. With all your noise, no thanks. Maybe I get lonely, breaking all by myself. But that's what you were doing. You were supposed to meet me here over half an hour ago. Maybe I was fighting off a freak bear attack. You'd have no idea all the way over here. Probably not though. We are spending the weekend together, isn't that enough? Maybe it's not. You're welcome to hang out with me during lunch if you really want more time together. I neglect my duties as the newly appointed gardening club president. I could never. Right. I'm glad it's not going to your head in the slightest. I'm almost done packing up here. Let's head out. I'm sure I'll be able to make up my apparent neglect over the weekend. As he turns to leave, I push him gently against the door. It's okay, make it up now. You have forced my hand, Hayden. I'll just have to kiss you here instead of back at home. What about outside? People will... Didn't see anyone on the way here, don't worry. You have stayed here so long, I don't think even the cleaners are still here. But still, what if? I shut him up with a kiss. Huh. For all his protesting, he doesn't seem to mind. He's doing a terrible job at pulling away. Before long, he's leaning into it. I ease off and let him catch his breath. I have gotten a little braver recently, and catching him off guard is my new favorite party trick. Was that really necessary? Absolutely. Nothing warms my heart more than a reaction like that. Don't push your luck. He grabs his bag and attempts to open the door, at first failing to realize the door is locked. He fumbles the latch a couple times, getting even redder in the process, and then storms out. I guess I'm looking up again. I'll catch him again on the back step at home. Okay, that is the end. But that was nice. That was nice. Really cute and slice of lifey, but also like well, pretty high production quality and a lot of fun. I definitely liked it. Even had the kiss scene. But yeah, that was a fun one, for sure. Also, like, well, managed to do like shorter streams this time around. Yeah, that was Just Kiss Him already. Thank you for watching and see you next time. Bye bye.